Are you okay? Can I turn the microphone? Oh, you got it? Oh, you're too good. No, I don't have any more caffeine yet. I'm running behind. Oh, we got visitors. Good morning, everybody. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? We got one. Thank you very much, Max. We gotta give a thumbs up to Max. He's been doing all the video this season so far. We are at the UAF Chuck Homan Ice Rink at the Avis Sports Center. HCF's in black this morning, and we are playing the North Stars. We just can't get enough of this team, I guess. Okay, you just need to follow along. Oh, right. I think I can be over here. Okay, folks, here we go. On the ice, we have George, Campbell, maybe, House, and Amundsen. All right. George with the puck. Knocked back. Past the red line. George with the puck. George and Amundsen are over there fighting for it. Knocked back by the North Stars. Puck's along the boards right in front of us, and George picks it up. House over to Amundsen. Across the blue line. Knocked away by the North Stars. Knocked away by House. Amundsen over to George. George over to Mercinger. Mercinger back to George. Intercepted by the North Stars. They're up against the boards. Mercinger is trying to get it back, and Jackson's right there on him. In the far corner. Jackson with the puck. Across the blue line into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Jackson with the puck. Takes it behind the net. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln shoots off the pads of the goalie. Back behind the net. Back to Jackson. Picked up by George. Oh, sorry, Kip. Kip with the puck. Over to Lincoln. He loses it for a second. Over to Hibbs. Hibbs over to Jackson. Jackson up. Across the blue line. Lincoln's going to pick it up. Or Kip's got it. Nope, that's Van Leeuwen. Sorry. Shot. Saved by the goalie. All right, cool. Hopefully, I'm standing over here. I'm standing just a little far away from the tripod. So give a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs down if you can't. Well, if you can't, you wouldn't know. Okay, Lincoln's with the puck. North Stars have it across the blue line into the neutral zone. Trainer's going to go after it. Mobley's right there. Mobley does a check. Puck goes over the head of our goalie, Mitch. Mitch saves the puck. Shot on goal, and Mitch covers it up. On the ice, we have Campbell, Mobley, George, Amundsen, and Trainer. Mooring in the net. North Stars shoot it up. Goes behind the net. Trainer's right there. Mobley's going to be there too. They're right at the over by the ref. Scrumming at the boards. Mobley shoots it up. North Stars get it. Mobley's going to pick it back up. There's a scrabble behind the net. North Stars have it. Knocked away. Knocked away. And there's a lot of sticks getting stuck in skates. Okay, George with the puck. He shoots into the goalie's glove. On the ice, we have Kip, Mercinger, Lincoln, Mabe, and House. Mabe with the puck. He shoots just wide of the net. Mercinger takes it around shoots it behind the net. North Stars pick it up. Mabe goes after it. North Stars have it. They're in the neutral zone. Lincoln's putting the pressure on. Puck's behind the net. Mabe's got a stick on it. He knocks it back around to Lincoln. Lincoln takes it. Passes it up to Mercinger. Mercinger across the blue line. Around the player, and whoa, goalie dives for it. Okay, we still have House, maybe Kip, Lincoln, and Mercinger. Whoops. Shot on goal, knocked away by the goalie stick. There's Kip. Kip back to Amundsen. Picked up by Mercinger. Back to Amundsen. North Stars have their stick on it. They pass up. Intercepted by House. And then over to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Maybe. Maybe up to Lincoln. Across the blue line. Around the side. He shoots. Hits the post. North Stars pick it up. Across the blue line. Whoops. And there's a poke. They knock the puck high. Across the red line. Behind the net. House has a stick on it. The North Stars putting pressure on. Maybe has it behind the net. And there goes Lincoln. And a shot just wide of the net. Maybe's racing for it. Tries to get it behind the net. He still goes racing for it. Shot across the ice. And Kip picks it up. Oh no, sorry, that's Van Leeuwen. Now it's Kip. Oop, knocked it back by mistake. He's going to pick it back up again. And here comes George and Hibbs. We got a whistle. And Kip's in the box. Okay, we're on the penalty kill. We've got Hibbs, Trainer, Amundsen, and Jackson. Oh no. Sorry. Hibbs, George, Amundsen, and Jackson. And the North Stars passing back and forth, giving George a workout. They're trying for a pass. They try to get it around Amundsen. Hibbs goes for it. She knocks it behind the net. Along the boards to the other side. George is putting the pressure on. And the shot goes wide of the net. Here goes Amundsen and Hibbs on it. Hibbs knocks it up back. She's going back for it. It's going behind the net. Jackson's got it. Jackson with the puck. There he goes. Across the blue line, through the neutral zone, through the blue line again. And there's a shot just wide of the net. Out comes Trainer. Trainer and Jackson. We got a whistle. A tripping call. They're going to call George. George? Yep. Okay, they're calling George for tripping. Now we got 2 Fairbanks players in the box. We got 5-on-3 here for 34 seconds. We got a 0-0 score. First period, 8:41 remaining. Lincoln, Jackson, North Stars have the stick, the puck. They pass it. They miss this shot. Whoops. They miss, right off of Mitch's face. And the puck's back over into our offensive zone. House is there. They're going to try for a shot. They got a good defense going. North Stars scale a pass. They pass again. Back and forth. Out comes Kip from the box. He's ready to go. Oh, geez. Okay. That goes around behind the net. And Jackson's got the puck. He crosses the blue line through the neutral zone. Over the blue line to Lincoln. The puck is now in the far corner. Lincoln. There's. Oh, Mobley's right there. Mobley's going to tap it back in, but it's offside. Okay, we are still on the penalty kill. for another 24 seconds. We got Amundsen, Mercinger, Hibbs, and Mobley. There's the puck. On the boards right in front of us. Mercinger's going for it. The puck's behind the net. North Stars swing it along the boards. Mobley that's Hibbs keeps it in. North Stars have it. Amundsen's putting the pressure on. Keeps him off to the side. Taps it away. There goes the North Stars. Hibbs is putting the pressure on. They tap it along the boards, and here comes George. George with the puck. Over to Amundsen. Amundsen to Mercinger. There's a shot on goal. Goalie saves it. They're scrabbling for the rebound. Mercinger, he just misses the shot. It's going back into the neutral zone, and here comes Trainer. Trainer takes it over to Mobley. Mobley up past the blue line. And that's going to be icing. We're back to 5-on-5. 6:35 remaining in the first period. No score. We've got Amundsen, Campbell, Mabe, Lincoln, and House. Warring in the net. Puck's behind the net. And up to Lincoln. Lincoln can dribble backwards. There goes Lincoln to Amundsen. And House keeps it in along the boards. Amundsen maybe just gets it back. It's along the boards right in the corner just in front near us. And the puck's got shot to the North Stars. North Stars have it up through the neutral zone. House is putting pressure on. Mabe's right there. They're going around the net, and here comes Lincoln. Lincoln and Mabe. Mabe still has it. Lincoln's right there. It's along the boards. Here comes Campbell. Poked away. Campbell with the puck. Up against the boards. It goes into the neutral zone. North Stars have their stick on it in the neutral zone. They slam it in around the boards. There's Mabe with the puck. Shoots it up to Lincoln. Lincoln through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. North Stars can't quite pick it up. Van Leeuwen's right there. There's a baseball move. Okay, here's Hibbs shooting for it. He's putting the pressure on. Myers right there. There goes George for it. Kip. Nice deflection off the pads of Waring. Okay, there's the puck around behind the net. Off the other side, Jackson's right there. George is right there. George with the puck. Off the board to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen back to George. There goes George. Oh, that's going to be offsides. We still have a 0-0 score. 4:29 remaining in the first period. We've got Lincoln, Kip, Mercinger, Mobley, and Trainer. There's the puck in the neutral zone. North Stars tap it into our defensive zone, and that's an icing. Trainer knocks it up. Ooh, he's on his face. Okay, Lincoln goes for it. Or Kip over to Lincoln. They're trying for the rebound. Puck comes back out again. North Stars get their stick on it. Mercinger's chasing it. Lincoln has it. Mobley with the puck. Into the neutral zone. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln over the blue line. Out comes House. House with the puck. Through the neutral zone. Over to Kip. Lincoln. Lincoln shoots and scores. Lincoln Pinkelman scores the first goal of the game. 3:19 remaining in the first period. On the ice, we have Campbell, George, Amundsen, House, and Maybe. There goes House, racing for the puck. Behind the net. Slings it over to Amundsen. And then George. George with the puck through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Over to Campbell. Intercepted by the North Stars. North Stars have their stick on it. Across the blue line. Maybe's going to pick it up. Over to George. House. House has it. Over to George. George with the puck. He's going to shoot again. Into the glove of the goalie. On the ice, we have Campbell, George, Maybe, Amundsen, and House. North Stars have the puck. Amundsen's racing for it. House is racing for it. He gets there. Behind the net. House with the puck. Over to George. George takes it. Over to Campbell. George has the puck. Across the blue line. Campbell and Mabe out. In come Jackson and Meyer. Puck's behind the net. North Stars have their stick on it. They pass it up. Can't quite make the pass. There goes Lori racing for it. She's got the puck. She's taking it behind the net. Over to Jackson. Jackson and House are right there. Jackson gets his stick on it. Or through the neutral zone, around the blue line, out across the blue line, tapped away. North Stars get their stick on it. Okay, puck's across. Lincoln's right there. Jackson taps it away. Takes it up the ice. Across the blue line, through the neutral zone. Across the blue line again. This kid is fast. And slapped by Lincoln. Knocked off the pads of the goalie. Puck's behind the net. Lincoln's going for it again. North Stars have their stick on it. Across the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Campbell's fighting him off. Campbell. Oh, there goes the puck. Jackson's got it. Meyer's racing for it. He taps it up across the boards over the blue line. North Stars pick it up, take it behind their goal. They pass it over off the boards. Mobley's right there. Mobley's got it. Up to Lincoln. Passed over to Van Leeuwen. He skates it up, shoots off the pads of the goalie. Mobley's got it again. Back to Trainer. Trainer off the wall to Meyer. Meyer back. Oh, Kip's right there. The puck's heading towards our red line. No. It's a little scrabble and a trip. And Mobley and Kip or Lincoln are fighting for it. Lincoln comes out with the puck. Lincoln with the puck. Through the neutral zone. Passes over to Kip. North Stars intercepted. Kip gets it back. And that's our period. Shot on goal. But goalie caught it. We are in between first and second periods. 1-0 Fairbanks.
Took me a minute to figure it out. Are they complaining about my?
Okay, folks, we are getting back after the first period. We got 15 minutes on the clock. Starting the second period. We got to give some grace to those people who work the clock. They forgot to change the period number, but hopefully I'll remember. Okay, on the ice, we have Mercinger, George, Kip, House, and Amundsen. North Star shoot. Ooh, a nice score. Tie it up right there in the first 12 seconds of the period. Tie score 1-1. And we still have Mercinger, George, Kip, House, and me. Puck's over here in our offensive zone, goes behind the net. George is fighting for it with their defense. Kip's right there. Mercinger tries for it. He taps it away. North Stars knock it up to House. House with the puck. Over the blue line. Oh, we're going to call that offsides. Got a little line change. On the ice are Lincoln, Amundsen, Campbell, Jackson, and Hibbs. Whoop, the ref goes down. No one gets a penalty for that. Jackson with the puck. He's passing it through the blue line. Over to it goes over, knocked away over to George. Picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln with the puck. Going behind the net. Between the ref's legs. Lincoln with the puck. Over to Jackson. Jackson back to Lincoln. Campbell's racing for it. They're up on the boards. Campbell back to Jackson. Jackson keeps it on the stick. Okay. Jackson and Lincoln. Oh, Jackson with the puck. Lincoln. He's got like a magnet on his stick for that puck. And there goes Lincoln with the shot. Jackson's trying to get it back. And there goes Amundsen. Amundsen back to Hibbs. Hibbs takes a shot. Bounces off the goalie onto the boards. And Lincoln tries to get it back again. They're fighting for it over on the boards. Comes out to Amundsen's got it. Knocked away by the North Stars. Jackson goes to pick it up. Van Leeuwen's right there. Jackson has the puck. Oh, now the North Stars have it, and we have a whistle. Sorry, that was Van Leeuwen 44, not Kip 49. Uh-oh, and he's going in the box. Van Leeuwen in the box. We are on the penalty kill. I didn't see it. And we have Hibbs, Mercinger. George and Jackson on the ice on the penalty kill. Poked out to the neutral zone by George. Nixon races for it. North Stars get their stick on it. Nixon's really fighting for it. He's a fighter. There goes North Stars passing. Rory's going to take him. Putting the pressure on. George putting the pressure on. They try for a pass and miss it. Pass pucks around behind the net, along the boards right in front of us. Jackson tries to pick it up. And where is it? Oh, okay. North Stars have the puck, poked away by Rory. Way to go, Hips. They keep trying to get it in. Knocked away by Nixon. And there it slides across the blue line into our offensive zone. But the North Stars pick it up. George is right there. We got 38 seconds on the penalty kill. There's a shot, deflected by the goalie. North Stars have the puck. And they shoot and saved by Mitch. Puck still over here on the side. Another shot. North Stars pick it up. Hits the goalie's skates. Lincoln tries to ice it. North Stars keep it in. And picked up by George. Go Georgie, across the blue line. Lincoln's right there. Here comes Trainer. Trainer knocks it in. Getting a big line change. Van Leeuwen keeps it in. Amundsen shoots. Deflected off the goalie's stick. Lincoln tries to slap it. Goes wide of the net off the boards. Here comes Jackson. North Stars pick it up. They pass it over. Mobley's racing for him. He's right there poking. North Stars have it still. And Lincoln tries to pick it up. North Stars shoot it back to each other. Lincoln's poking it away. And it's back in the neutral zone. North Stars have their stick on it. Across the blue line. Intercepted by Jackson. And Amundsen through the guy's legs. The puck's behind the net. Along the boards. Back into the neutral zone. Campbell's racing for it. And Jackson's going for it. Scrabble behind the net. Picked up by Kip. Kip with the puck. Sorry, that's like across the neutral zone. And whoa. Ooh, I hope he's okay. He looks like he's hit his elbow. And his back. Take a breather. That was quite a pile up there. Lincoln's going to take a little rest. On the ice, we have Kip, George, Versinger, House, and Maybe. 1-1 score. 10:17 remaining in the second period. There goes Maybe. North Stars have their stick on it. They pass it back. House is there. Nixon's chasing him. Poked away. Saved by Mitch. No goal. Way to go, Mitch. Cat-like reflexes. We've got 5-on-5. 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the second period. Tie score 1-1. North Stars have it on their stick. They shoot. Off the post. And a whistle. We got Mercinger. Maybe. Kip. Georgie. And House. All right, Georgie with the puck. Nope, that's Kip, sorry. Kip with the puck. Through the neutral zone. Pops it over the blue line. There goes Campbell. Back to Mercinger. Campbell. North Stars have it on their stick. House is right there. Mabe is right there. Pressuring them. They pass it over. They miss the pass. And there goes George. George with the puck. George over to Mercier. Pops it up high. Mercier's racing for it. Whoa. Oh, that's interference. Yeah. That North Star player was holding on to Nixon's stick, but he's going to call it tripping. We are on the power play. 9:19 remaining in the second period. Tie score 1-1. On the ice, we have Amundsen, Kip, House, George, and Lincoln. Okay, the North Stars are slinging along the boards. That's Georgie over to Lincoln. Lincoln does a slapper over to Amundsen. Knocked away to Amundsen. Amundsen back to Lincoln. Lincoln slaps it again. That was knocked away. Back pass from George over to Kip. Kip back to George. George goes in for the shot. He shoots it. And there's a scrabble covered by the goalie. .46 remaining in the second period. Tie score 1-1. We have Kip, George, House, Lincoln, and Amundsen. Okay, there's the face-off. Weaving this to Lincoln, Amundsen to Lincoln. Lincoln back to George. George back to Kip. Kip over. Oh, they just missed that pass. Lincoln. Lincoln with the puck. Shoots it up. Oh, pops over the goal. Kip back around on the boards. George over to Lincoln. Lincoln back to Amundsen. Amundsen shoots. Goalie catches it. We still have Lincoln, Amundsen, House, George, and Kip. On the power play for 30 seconds. Okay, North Stars have it across our blue line. They put the pressure on, knock it back into the neutral zone. They try to keep it up, but there goes Amundsen. Amundsen with the puck across the blue line. And Kip picks it up. Waiting for our guys to get on the right side of that blue line. They knock it forward. Knocked away by the goalie stick. And the puck's in the back corner along the boards. House is scrabbling for it. Amundsen has it. He shoots. And it goes right outside the net. And the North Stars pass into the neutral zone. Picked up by Kip. Kip over to House. North Stars pick it up. Amundsen kicks it forward across the blue line, and there goes Georgie. Georgie one-on-one with the goalie. Oh, that didn't go in, and the goalie knocked the goal out, so they're going to have to fix that. We still have a tie score, 1-1. 7:19 remaining in the second period. On the ice, we have Van Leeuwen, Lincoln, Meyer, Jackson, and Hibbs. We win the face-off. Back to Hibbs. Hibbs forward. Intercepted by the North Stars. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson with the puck. Oh, shot just wide of the net. Okay, Meyer picks it up. Just misses the puck. There's the North Stars, intercepted by Lincoln. Lincoln in the neutral zone. That kid is fast across the blue line, shooting around behind the net. Picked up by Kip. Kip is fighting for it along the boards, along with Lincoln. With Meyer, back to Meyer. Oop, Meyer up to Lincoln. Meyer shoots just high of the net. And Van Leeuwen goes for it. He back passes around the boards. Lincoln scrabbling on the boards. Passes it up to Meyer. Meyer shoots just wide of the net. Lincoln is fighting for it. Back to Van Leeuwen. North Stars pick it up. Meyer picks it up. He's going to shoot right into the goalie's hand. We are fighting this morning. Still tie score 1-1, 6:09 remaining in the second period. We've got Lincoln. Mercinger. Oh, Lincoln's going to take a break. He got slammed pretty hard earlier. On the ice, we have Trainer, Mobley, George, and Mercinger. Okay, the puck's back there across the red line. George is fighting for it. Nixon's going for it. Here comes Kip. Intercepted. It's in the neutral zone. Picked up by Mobley. Over to George. That was a tripping, but no one's calling it. Okay. And there's the scrabble for the puck. But Georgie picks it up. And over to Mercinger. Mercinger back past the Trainer. Trainer up to Kip. And the North Stars have their stick on it. Georgie's chasing them. Mobley's right there. They try to shoot. Goes around behind the net. They pass it over, and it crosses the blue line in the neutral zone. Mercinger's poking, but I'm afraid he's going to get called for that. Oh, no, just an icing. Or rather, offsides. Offsides. 5:16 remaining in the second period. Tie score. On the ice, we have Amundsen, Lincoln, House, maybe, and Campbell. Maybe back to Campbell. Oh, ice goes back across the blue line. Here comes Lincoln. Picked by the North Stars, picked up by Amundsen. Lincoln's going to shoot it. Saved by the goalie. North Stars pick it up. Campbell's going to try for it back again. Scrabble along the boards. It comes out. And what is going on? I was watching the puck. Okay, we got a back check by 23 North Stars in the box. We are on the power play. Lincoln ended up on his back. He's already been on his front, piled in a big pile. Tough kid. We got Lincoln. House. Georgie. Amundsen. On the power play. High score, 1-1. 4:51 remaining in the second period. Okay, we're going to face off to Amundsen. Amundsen over to George. George over to Kip. Kip back to George. Georgie back to Kip. Oh, sorry, that's Lincoln. Lincoln, and a slapper. Saved by the goalie. And a whistle. Okay. Kip, George, Amundsen, House, and Lincoln. On the power play. Amundsen around the boards behind the net. Kip's going to pick it up. North Stars have their stick on it. House is chasing them. They're playing a little back and forth, and they pass it along the boards. Lincoln is there. Amundsen passes it up to Lincoln. Lincoln with the puck across the blue line. Over to George. George along the boards back to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Kip. Kip along the boards. Intercepted by the North Stars. They knock it woo high. Lincoln keeps it in. Offsides? I think Lincoln's also a baseball player. And we have Hibbs, Jackson, Lincoln, Mercinger, and Kip. And Hibbs is going to pick it up over to Jackson. Jackson taps it over the blue line. North Stars pick it up. They knock it into their own bench. Okay. 3:33 remaining in the second period. Tie score, and we are on the power play for 13 seconds. Okay, North Stars have their stick on it behind their net. They pass it over. It's going to be picked up by Hibbs. She's going to make it an offsides. Not on purpose, of course. We still have Mercinger, Lincoln, Kip, Hibbs, and Jackson. Hibbs has got the puck. She knocks it up, and it goes over the blue line. I'm not sure what that whistle was for. They're going to call another offside? Guess so. Okay, the puck is in our defensive zone. North Stars have their stick on it. It's along the boards. They're scrabbling for it. Hibbs is scrabbling for it. They're passing it, but Lincoln intercepts it. Lincoln with the puck across the blue line through the neutral zone. North Stars try to intercept it. Ooh, oh, the splits. Oh my gosh, that's a tough one. And Kip with the puck over the line. And, oh, he just taps it. Okay. Mobley's got the puck. He keeps it in the zone. Georgie over to Jackson. Jackson takes a shot. Passes over to Mercinger. Mercinger along the boards. Stolen by the North Stars. Back on the Amundsen stick. Passes it up. Jackson with the puck. Oh my goodness. North Stars are racing for it. They got their stick on it through the neutral zone. Mobley's right there. Georgie's putting pressure on. Off the Mitch saves it with his glove. And now Jackson has the puck through the neutral zone. Passes over to they are really tight on the offsides here today. 1:43 remaining in the second period. Tie score 1-1. On the ice, we have Trainer, Lincoln, Mobley, Mabe and Campbell. All right, trainer's gonna try to knock it in. Mobley's gonna back him up. Okay, they missed the pass. We'll take another shot, blocked by Mobley. Back in the corner. There's a scrabble in front of the goalie. And we got a whistle. Out come House and maybe. Mobley's taking a break and Trainer back on the bench. North Stars have it. They take a shot, deflected off someone's shin, and it's around behind the net. House is going for it. House with the puck, over to Amundsen. Amundsen over to Lincoln. Lincoln through the neutral zone, across the blue line. Passes over, knocked away by the North Stars. Amundsen's going to fight for it back. Lincoln picks it up. Around through the neutral zone. Lincoln with the puck, across the blue line. Shot, off someone's pass. Speed. North Stars have their stick on it. They are working for a breakaway. Maybe he's going to try to knock it away. House is right there. Nice save by Mitch. North Stars have it. They intercepted by Maybe. North Stars knock it around on the boards. Here comes House for it. House with the puck. Lincoln picks it up, knocks it high into the neutral zone, across the blue line. Racing for it. Van Loon's racing for it. North Stars have it. We have a line change. Hibbs is right there. North Stars have it in our defensive zone. And they missed the shot, but they're going for the rebound, but picked up by Georgie. And that's the period. High score 1-1. End of the second period.
Good game.
All right, folks. We're coming back. 15 minutes, and we've got in the third period. It's going to start here in a little bit. We still have Waring in the net. He's doing a great job. On the ice, we have Hibbs, Jackson, Georgie, Meyer, and Van Leeuwen. Here we go. All right. North Stars get their stick on it. Van Leeuwen picks it up. Taps it up to Georgie. Georgie's on the ice. North Stars have their stick on it. Pass it. And Jackson's right there. And there goes Meyer knocking it up. North Stars get their stick on it. They shoot. Saved by Mitch. Nice job. Still a tie score. 11:36 remaining in the third period. On the ice, we have Jackson, Georgie, Meyer, Hibbs, and Van Leeuwen. There goes Jackson for it. Georgie, knocked it out a little too close for comfort. And Hibbs is going for it. She knocks it around the boards to Van Leeuwen. Hibbs knocks it away across the ice. Meyer's racing for it. North Stars tap it forward. Knocked away by Mitch. Whoa, Georgie has the puck over to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen off the boards around the North Star player. And the puck still can't quite get away from that spot on the ice. And there goes, eventually, Jackson with the puck through the blue line. Here he goes. Around behind the net. Passes it back behind the net. Georgie picks it up. Passes it over to Meyer. Doesn't quite get the pass. And there goes the North Star with the puck. And Mobley's going after him. Mercier's fighting hard. Whoa. Hey, Georgie comes out with it. Over to Meyer. Through the neutral zone. There's no hand for that one. Okay. And the puck comes out on a North Star stick. He passes it forward. Just misses the pass. Mobley is... Oh, that's a nice one. .10:03 remaining in the third period. Tie score 1-1. We've got Lincoln. Mercier. Trainer and Mobley. And it goes in. Nope. It does. It goes in. Nice. Trainer's pretty pumped with that assist there. On the ice, we have Kip, Lincoln, Mercier, Mobley, and Trainer. 2-1 Fairbanks. Lincoln with the puck. Across the blue line. Picks it up. Behind the net. Knocks it out to Mobley. Mobley tries to knock it forward. Gets a little slammed by the North Star. And there's Lincoln back to Mobley. Slaps it forward. Intercepted by the North Star. Trainer's going to go for it. Mobley, we got two. Mobley's putting the pressure on. Puck's behind the net. And right into the glove of Mitch. 2-1 Fairbanks. 9:24 remaining in the third period. And looks like Trainer's going to the bench. Interference. Okay, we are on the penalty kill. Amundsen, House, Georgie, and maybe. Okay, maybe with the puck. Off the boards. Across the blue line. Georgie's racing for it. North Stars are going to pick it up. They take it behind their net. We're being cautious here on the penalty kill. North Stars have it. They're racing through the blue line, through the neutral zone. Knocked away by maybe, or Amundsen rather. North Stars pass it across the ice. Knocked away by Waring. North Stars have it along the boards behind the ref. We got a penalty up. We're going to get another penalty. They missed the shot. North Stars shoot it. Saved by Waring. We got another. They're going to call a chipping on someone. Ooh, we're going to have a double penalty. 3-on-5. Hooking for Amundsen. He gets to join Jack in the box. 46 seconds remaining on 3-on-5. 2-1 Fairbanks on the ice. Hibbs, Lincoln, Jackson. And Hibbs knocks it out. North Stars have it on their stick. They pass it back to their D. Knocked away by Lincoln. The other D has it. They're passing it back and forth. Rory's putting the pressure on. They cross the ice with it. Jackson's putting the pressure on. It goes behind the net. Puck's behind the net. They try to shoot, but we're putting the pressure on. Oh, and they get it. Okay, that should release both our penalties. Maybe just one. 2-2 tie score, 8:10 remaining in the third period. We are still on the penalty kill. On the ice, pink, we have Lincoln, Mercinger, Mabe, and House. And Mercinger with the puck. Across the blue line. Way to go, Nixon. Keeping it in their defensive zone, and Lincoln takes it up. And knocked away by the goalie. Lincoln's putting the pressure on. Mercinger. Somebody loses their stick. North Stars have it back. They're passing it. Intercepted by Nixon. Mercinger has the puck on the other side. Passes it forward. Intercepted by the North Stars. They're passing it. The House is going to get it. Whoops, he just lost it. He knocks it forward. Intercepted by House again. He knocks it across the blue line into the neutral zone. Lincoln's fighting for it. Back across the blue line. Okay, North Stars have it. They're passing back and forth. Georgie's fighting for it on the boards. Maybe's fighting for it on the boards. Amundsen is free of the box. Where we are back 5-on-5. Georgie's fighting for it. He's got it around the boards there. Saved by the goalie. He wasn't quite sure though. He did look behind him. But still 2-2 tie score. 6:54 remaining in the third period. On the ice, Georgie, maybe Campbell, Jackson. And Trainer. They're trying. We still have Campbell, Georgie, maybe Jackson and Trainer. High score, 2-2. Picked up by Georgie. Georgie over to Campbell. Campbell shoots. Oh, they're scrabbling for it. No. Campbell, Amundsen, Georgie, Jackson, and Trainer. 6:32 remaining in the third period. Northshores have their stick on it. Intercepted by Campbell. Georgie's got the stick on it. Oh, shot just wide of the net. Northshores have their stick on it. Georgie picks it back up. And that's a tap forward by Amundsen. George over to Trainer. Trainer takes a shot. Oh, that was so close. Knocked away by the goalie stick. Trainer. Okay. And intercepted by Jackson. Oh, Jackson with the puck. And that was a very clear tripping right there. We are on the power play. 5:53 remaining in the third period. Tie score 2-2. We've got House, George, Mersinger, Amundsen, and Lincoln. Back to Lincoln. And he just takes it up. Oh. And that was House to Lincoln. Oh no, to Georgie. House to Georgie. 3-2 Fairbanks. 5:42 remaining in the third period. On the ice, Lincoln, Kip, Mercier, Hibbs, and House. And there goes the puck. House is racing for it. House has it behind the net. Knocks it forward to Lincoln. Lincoln slams it along the boards. Lincoln with the puck. Back to the puck. He's got it off the boards around the North Star player. Across the blue line over to Mercinger. Mercinger's racing for it. North Stars knock it back. Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln over to Kip. North Stars steal it away. Mercinger tries for it. Jackson's going to take it. Jackson knocks it into the blue, into our offensive zone, and Kip is right there. It goes behind their net. Lincoln's going for it. Van Leeuwen's going for it. Hibbs keeps it in. She's going to shoot it. Knocked away by the North Star. There goes Lincoln. Back to Jackson. Jackson along the boards. Passes it over. North Star intercepts it. Van Leeuwen knocks it away. Lincoln picks it up. Slapper by and no goal. That was a slapper by Kip. This game is full of pileups at the goal. And it seems like Lincoln's on the bottom of all of them. On the ice, we have Meyer, Georgie, Jackson, Mobley, Van Leeuwen. And that's a delayed penalty. I'm not sure. Conversation over on the bench. Taking it back down into our defensive zone. But And they're putting Lincoln in the box. He was at the bottom of that pile. I'm not sure about that. And he was in the box for interference. Okay, get in that box, Lincoln. Poor got kid. Okay, we are on the penalty kill. We've got Amundsen, Mobley, Georgie, and Jackson. Jackson with the puck. Taps it up over the blue line, scrabbling for it. North Stars knock it away. He picks it back up. This kid's amazing. And North Stars are scrabbling for it. Jackson's going off the ice. No, they're playing defense. He didn't want to get too far away from his goal. Here comes North Stars with the puck. They do a back pass. They pass it across the ice. And they take it around behind the net. And they pass it back to their D. And they pass it forward. Intercepted by Mobley. Way to go, Leroy. Through the offensive neutral zone, across the blue line. Draws a penalty. Okay, Lincoln's in the box for another 23 seconds. We got a North Star in the box, 4-on-4 for 22 seconds, 3-2 Fairbanks, 3:26 remaining in the third period. On the ice are Kip, Mercinger, maybe, and House. There goes Mercinger. Okay, maybe's fighting to keep it in. North Stars knock it high into the neutral zone, across into our defensive zone. House has the puck, takes it around behind our net, passes it up to Mercinger. Mercinger taps it. North Stars get their stick on it. North Stars have it. They're going to shoot. It did not go in the net. Oh, it did go in the net. Sorry, I was looking at something else. That's a goal. That's going to be a tie scoring goal. 3-3. Tie score. The clock is running. 2:30 remaining in the third period. Tie score 3-3. We are on the power play. We've got House, Kip, Amundsen, Mercinger, Georgie. Georgie with the puck across the blue line. Passing it over to House. House taps it up to maybe. McLaughlin for it on the boards. And Lincoln with the puck. Back passes to maybe. Oh, that was a shot just wide of the net. House is racing to keep it in. Doesn't quite make it. We get a hand up and a penalty. Get another North Star in the box. We're still on the power. We are on the power play. 3-3 tie score. Run clock 1:15, 14, 13 in the third period. North Stars try to ice it, but the Lincoln keeps it in. Georgie over to Lincoln. Lincoln back to Georgie. Goalie knocks it behind the net. North Stars have their stick on it. They try to knock it up. They knock it out into the neutral zone. Amundsen's defending. Poked it over to Nixon. Poked away by the North Stars. Sam picks it up over the blue line. Oh shoot, the puck's in the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Good job getting up there to defend it. We got Lincoln. Lincoln taking it through the neutral zone. Around the North Star players. Passes it over to House. Just misses the pass. We're on the wall, grappling for it. Knocks it back to Mersinger. Mersinger over to Amundsen. Amundsen shoots. Saved by the goalie. And knocked out. Across the blue line in the neutral zone. Here comes Amundsen. Amundsen for the poke check. There's the buzzer. Ha. We still have a tie score, folks. 3-3. We're going to call it a tie. Final score, 3-3. We got one more game today, folks. 1 p.m. Alaska time. We'll be playing in Palmer, Alaska. Hope to see you there.